Alright, so in this video I'm going to discuss how you can get the Chile passport, one of the fastest ways to get the Chile passport. The reason for making this video is because getting a lot of demand, heavy demand from a lot of clients who want to execute on the plan B. So far the trend was you want a backup option, and let's say you did a Mexico or a Dominican Republic, you had these options, but you still lived in your typical US, Canada. Australians and Americans in particular are now looking to execute on a plan B options. One of the biggest requests is that, hey, I want to live in the country. I don't want a Mexico. I want something different. I want something where I can actually have a quality life, something that's really safe. And when I say safe, it has to be safe as per stats. Yes, Mexico is good and all of that, but this has to be a well-known safe country. And the safest, one of the strongest countries in Latin America is Chile. The passport is top-notch. It is in certain ways better than the US and Canadian passport without adding any additional benefits on top of the passport. The passport by itself has all the access that you could practically need. And because people want to live in the country, they're okay with certain MPP, which is the minimum physical presence that is needed to qualify for citizenship. So people want to execute on this plan B. A lot of people with children, people with families are in this situation where, yes, they have the strong Western passport, but now they're looking to move in the plan B country. Apart from moving on in this plan B country, which I believe is a kind of a plan A, if you will, they want to enjoy the residency, the good life that this country offers, yet at the same time pick up the citizenship, pick up the passport, and this happens to be the best in the world, one of the best in the world. Before I jump into it, if you haven't yet subscribed, then go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any important details. Let's deep dive. Now, the first option is, the first thing you need before you get to citizenship is a residency, right? So you got to trigger a residency. Similar to Mexico, there's the temporary residency that needs to be started. There are two ways to qualify for the temporary residency. I'm going to get to that. After a year, you can then convert into permanent residency, right? And once you're on the permanent residency, exactly like Mexico, you can then convert this into citizenship after 5 years. So the time frame, the wait is 5 years. Meanwhile, it is a flexible permanent residency, but if you're looking for citizenship, you got to qualify, you got to hit the MPP, just like with Mexico, the minimum physical presence required in the country. Now, because this is a high quality, developed, safe nation, a lot of people would actually want to live in the country and wouldn't mind living in the country because it will give you best of the best life as compared to any home country. Whatever your plan A country is, this will give you either the same or better quality of life. So it doesn't hurt to spend some time and then be eligible for the best of the best passport that you can qualify for. Now, the way to get the temporary residency, there are two ways. One is the business visa, right? You start a business and then you get the temporary residency. And second is, and the most popular one, is the investor route, where you invest more than $60,000 USD. And if you are investing as an investor at that amount, then you can get the temporary residency. Once you have the temporary residency, you can obviously move to Chile. Then it's about the conversion process from the temporary to permanent. And once you're permanent, then you're permanent in the country. Hit the MPP and then get your citizenship at the end of 5 years. You can apply with your family, with your dependents, and then qualify for this all-important citizenship. Now, Chile is not the only option in Latin America, although in my opinion, it is the best of the best. This is particularly good for someone who wants to have a life, who wants to move in their plan B country and work towards the best passport. But apart from Chile, then you obviously have Dominican Republic, you have Brazil and Argentina, all have business options, right? So you can qualify through the business route in these countries. Then you have Paraguay and Ecuador. Those are the cheaper options, right? Low-hanging fruits, you can get those. There's some physical presence with Ecuador that's needed to get the citizenship. The Ecuadorian passport is a hidden gem. It's a strong passport. And then obviously you have Mexico, which is one of the most flexible residency options that you can get out there. And there are a couple of other ones in Latin Americas. And at any point in time, if you are looking to get started with any of these residencies in Latin Americas, you can always click the link, book a call. We can narrow down your options, figure out which is the best one, discuss the exact requirements with you, and then get you started with the residency of your choice. Again, as I said, we have attorneys in most of the locations that we talk about, and we can easily take care of all your needs. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss out on any important latest news. And if you aren't an advanced member, we would be sharing a lot more information about the Chile option for our advanced members, so you can take full benefit of that as well. All right, catch you in the next one.